Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angry Coconut. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. So, as you can tell by the title, it's basically revealing the fact that I am a clown. So remember this and this. That was my old entrance. That no longer exists. It's all gone. I don't know why. I just kind of spontaneously got rid of all of it because I just got sick and tired of it. And now it's all gone, like I said. So I guess you're going to follow me in this video as I rebuild it from scratch with no idea really of what I'm going to do. I am going to suffer. Stay tuned, I guess, for that. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching. If you decide to continue watching, great, cool. I still don't know how to make intros, so okay, let's go. There's something there. Whoops. Hello, welcome back. So as you can see, in good old Angry Coconut fashion, I already started and forgot to record it again. Yay, I'm such a great YouTuber. Woohoo. Yeah, so I kind of spent like an hour or so, maybe, kind of like figuring out what I wanted to do. You can kind of see, like, I used the path trademark to like kind of plan out where I wanted some cliffs to go, like right here. And then after doing that, I decided to lay out a path so I have like an idea of where the path would go from the airport to town hall. And then I ended up decorating that part by accident. Totally by accident. I didn't forget to record it. Yeah, but the planning out with like patterns on the floor, that's how I used to do it when I played on my old island, because I did reset back in June, and then I kind of just forgot that I used to do that, and I started doing it again. And honestly, it is so much easier that way, to just kind of plan out where your cliffs are gonna go and like where everything's gonna go with the patterns from your little design tab, because they can easily be removed with just kicking it and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of like also how I plan out my paths. I use the little middle square, and then I kind of just go in and like add all the corners and all that fun jazz. Yeah, so there's like that little brown square there. You're gonna see one there, and there's one on the other side as well. Those are where I'm planning on putting houses. I'm probably gonna move Peck to this one right here, because honestly, I don't know where else to put him. I don't really... It's not that I don't like Peck. I know I'm always like, he's irrelevant, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, I don't know, of all the villagers on my island, like, he's just there. That's why I call him the irrelevant villager. He's just there. I don't talk to him ever. I like his house exterior, but like, that's it. There's not much else to him that I really enjoy. And like, yeah, it is my own fault, because I did pick Peck to come to my island. Pick Peck. Because he was one of my OG 10 villagers. Actually, for the most part, most of my villagers that I have are my original 10, aside from like Wolfgang, Dobie, Ketchup, and I think like Kiki as well. Everyone else has been there since the start. Yeah, so it really is my own fault that Peck lives on my island now and he just won't leave. Literally every single other villager, including Wolfgang, including Tabby, they've all asked to move out, and I said no. But Peck, every time he gets the thought bubble on his head, he's just like, here, I want to give you something. You're my best friend. And I'm like, no, leave. Yeah, so here I am just giving Kiki a shirt that I found in a balloon. That's always fun to do. It looked cute on her, but she didn't give me a present, so it was like kind of a wasted opportunity. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so now I'm about to just kind of plant some trees here and there. I love trees. I don't care that Isabel thinks there's too many trees on the island. The trees are beautiful, and I want them to be the center of attention when you come to my island. So, yeah, so I guess some more island updates. I kind of like flattened out a lot of my island towards like the front area. The parts that like I've done for my channel, you know, like my neighborhoods and everything, those are still the same. There's like minor touch-ups here and there. But for the most part, you can kind of see this front area of my island is pretty much a mess. There's trees everywhere, there's bushes everywhere, there's flowers all over the beach and some villager houses. It's chaotic. But like funny enough, it's not freaking me out about how chaotic it is. Like I kind of am okay with it, but it really does kind of like help motivate me in a way to kind of work on my island some more so it can stop looking ugly and chaotic. So yeah. If you don't know, I'm Canadian, and in Canada, we celebrated Thanksgiving this week. I actually recorded this on Thanksgiving Day, October 12th, so, you know, instead of being a good little boy and helping out his mother in the kitchen with Thanksgiving dinner, I was playing video games in my room for 3 hours. And, like, right about in, like, 5 seconds, you're gonna see me kind of cut off and then cut back in. That was me leaving to go eat Thanksgiving dinner, and then immediately coming back upstairs and playing and recording some more. So you can tell where my priorities are. I care too much about something that I shouldn't care about and not enough about other things that I should be caring about. Here I am leaving, here I'm back. So yeah, okay, and now here's the part of the build that pissed me off so much. This stupid campsite sign and trying to get it in exactly where I wanted it. I wanted it to face the airport in that little area, but it just wouldn't fit, and it was pissing me off so much. Like it was so annoying. Nintendo, they really need to figure out like a better way to do this. Like I'm trying to rotate it, I'm trying to like place it, it just wouldn't budge. I ended up having to like build a little cliff going back in and, you know, kind of sticking it in that way. You're going to see me do this a lot throughout this part of the build where I'm just using the cliff tool to build the cliff out and then place the furniture there and then kind of go back. That's how I wanted it to look. And then spoiler alert, I end up moving it to the other cliff on the left side because I just ended up didn't liking it there. Yeah, I spent like 10 minutes maybe doing that. You can't tell though because this video is playing at 4 times speed. But yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, so anyways, because it was Thanksgiving on Monday, our school also gave us the rest of the week off because it's reading week, which means I have the rest of the week off, which is amazing. But also it's kind of annoying because it's like you're supposed to have the week off to just relax and chill and whatever, but guess who has a lot of assignments due and homework and readings and all that? Not because professors assigned it to me, but because I'm just using this week to kind of catch up. Yeah, I have like assignments due the following week, but I am also trying to get a head start on assignments that are due next month because for once, I am trying to be a good, respectable student and not stress out, you know, during like November and December and stuff, especially because like I am home all semester for once. So like, because everything's online, I don't want to be stressed out in my own home. I want to chill and play Animal Crossing some days. So even though I'm tired as hell from schoolwork all week, like I know it will be good in the long run because like come November, come December, when all these major assignments are due, I've already started them. I'm not doing them last minute and I can not freak out. So yeah, and continuing on about school, because that's all I do on this channel, just complain about school. I'm a college student. That's my personality trait. You're gonna have to just deal with it. I started applying for grad school this week as well, which is so creepy and so weird. Like I emailed some of my old professors and TAs this week asking if I can use them as a reference. And when I got replies back saying, yeah, you can, that's when it hit me that, oh my God, I could possibly be doing grad school next year. I don't think I've mentioned this, but I am planning on doing grad school like out of country. Like I'm planning on either doing it in the UK or like Australia or maybe like the other side of Canada. I live in Toronto, but I am looking at schools in Vancouver and, the West Coast. I just want a change of scenery. I just want to try to do new things, I guess, live in a different country or whatever. It's fun. The idea of it is fun. Who knows how it actually is? I am a little scared, don't get me wrong, but it is time for a change of scenery for me. I've been in Toronto pretty much all my life. I wasn't born in Toronto. I was born in Montreal, which is another city in Canada that's pretty far away, but I only lived there for like 2 years. So when we moved to Toronto, I was still a baby with no idea what was going on. But yeah, I've always been fascinated with living in another country for a bit. So why not use my grad school time to embark on that journey, even though it's expensive as hell, very expensive, and there's no way in hell I could afford it without a scholarship or a loan from the bank. I still think it'll be worth it in the long run. Totally, yeah. My bank account won't suffer from this and whatnot. Yeah, There is a small part of me fearing that I'm not going to get into grad school because they have a specific grade requirement, which I do not have at the moment. My GPA is a bit under, but hopefully after this semester, next semester, it'll get to where I want it to be. Hopefully, we'll see. So tangent aside, as you can see, I moved the campsite sign and I got stuck. So I had to call Rossetti. And then that's when I realized that was the first time I'd used it since I reset, because I reset back in June. So from June to October, I did not once call Rossetti. And that was an interesting but useless point that I just brought up. But it does lead me to the next point, which is how much I miss Rossetti in this game. Because if you don't know, Rossetti, I keep saying his name, but I don't know what else to call him. He was essentially this character. He was a mole. He lived underground, and he would yell at you in previous games every time you reset the game. And by reset, that just means quit without saving. People kind of did this so they could sort of cheat, say like, I don't know, reasons why people would quit without saving to like respawn stuff and yada, yada, yada. I don't know. I don't really do that stuff. And I get why they got rid of him in this game because they introduced autosaving, but it's like, I wish he had a better role because he is really like one of the most iconic parts of Animal Crossing. And now he's not even a character in the game. His voice is there. You don't even reference him by name. He's just the rescue services guy. And like, I miss him so much, and I really do hope they bring him back in an update for something else. Like, who knows, maybe next year for Groundhog's Day, they might bring him, because he kind of had a really small role in New Leaf for Groundhog's Day, so hopefully that happens again. Who knows? We'll see. Speaking of future updates, I really do want to make like a video where I kind of talk about my predictions for how I think like all the old characters are going to come back. If anybody wants that, let me down below, I guess. But I might just make it anyways because I do what I want on this channel. It's my channel. I have the rights to it. No, I'm kidding. So back to talking about the build, which is what I should be doing. We all know I don't, though. I'm almost done. You can kind of tell that it's pretty much almost decorated. I just kind of have to do this cliff part back here, and you can see that mush parasol. That's like maybe the fourth or probably only second or third time I tried putting it somewhere because I wanted to incorporate it somehow because I got all the mushroom items, or at least the recipes for them. I wanted in a giveaway on Instagram. That was fun. And I keep forgetting to use them because I don't know why. I don't have any ready to go. So I crafted that mush parasol to use, and I ended up just not using it because I couldn't find anywhere to put it. It's such a big item. I need to figure out places, though, on the rest of my island to put the mushroom items because they are dope ass items. Definitely one of the best seasonal items in the game. I just am not creative enough to incorporate them in my island. So it's right at the end of the speed build, and I just realized that I never explained why I redid my entrance. It was spontaneous, like I mentioned, but also just because if you don't remember, my old entrance was essentially just this giant cliff that went from left to right, and it kind of blocked the town hall from the entrance. So I just wanted a new one that kind of is a straight path to town hall, and it's kind of more inviting, because I like to think of, well, resident services as like the town plaza, which it essentially is. So it is also like the heart of the island. All the main events and all that fun jazz happens there. KK concerts happen there. So I feel like if someone were to visit the island, they would essentially want to go to resident services first. So I just wanted something that was more inviting, I guess, something that, like, you know, you have like a clear straight path from the airport to resident services. So with that out of the way, the speed build part of this video is done. Finally, I'm just like kind of walking around seeing if there's anything else to do, but there isn't. So now I'm gonna show off what I've done today. Woohoo! So when you walk in, this is how it looks. I kind of really do like this. There's Kiki. I really do like this. I feel like it's much more inviting than my old entrance was. It's like a straight path that leads up to resident services. Kix is here too. That's great. But yeah, nothing aside from that has changed. There's still a path that leads up to, you know, the backside of my island. And then when you come up to the right or left, sorry, there's just mess. A lot of mess. Coming down that way, there's more mess and a house plot thing that I'm planning on either moving Goldie or Lyman here. Probably Goldie. And then coming back, Kiki is now sitting on the bench. Cool. That's kind of it for this side. Here's a little crafting bench and a little stuff. And then coming this way, I didn't really do much because I'm literally recording this right after I finished. So it's still just a mess. I don't know why I'm showing this part. I'm doing this recording after this playthrough. I'm showing off my trees now and the shops. So I guess I'm just trying to show off that nothing else has changed. I don't know. I did this like on Monday. It's Wednesday, so I don't remember what I'm trying to record here. I have to do my homework. So can we just hurry along? Okay, there we are. Yeah. So with that out of the way, sorry for that little mess. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot that you made it this far. If you did, if not, that's fine. As always, just remember to be kind to each other, mind your business, and do your homework. So with all that out of the way, I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.